Welcome to Socrative, or Socrative as it's sometimes pronounced. This is a tool that you can use in class. Your students will not be able to use it outside class if you are not there. So it differs from many tools that they can use separately in an asynchronous learning process. This is synchronous. To use these tools, the teachers need to be in the classroom. However, it is a wonderful tool for asking questions, for doing quizzes with your learners through their own devices or computers. So how does it work? Well, I'll just give you a second to read this. What this means is that you can use quizzes that you can make yourself or that you can share with your colleagues. You get the results and you can get reports which are actually easy to download or you can send to your emails, and you can show results to your learners. Okay, but to give you a better idea, first of all, the basics. Students log in here. This is the Socrative site. Teachers log in here. I'm logging in now. Okay, I have already signed up. You can sign in with Google, you can get a free account, and that then has a number which you will always be able to use. So let's sign in to mine, because I'm going to show you what the teacher sees first, which of course is a bit different from what students see. So when you sign into Socrative, you'll see first of all your number, and that is the only thing that students need to be able to come into the classroom. They just click on the login for students that we saw before from a computer, or they of course can have apps on their own devices like tablets and smartphones, and you give them this number. They then join the room, give a name if you set it for them to give a name, and that's it. So this is your dashboard. You can see it has 4 sections here. Here you can start a quiz that you have already made. So I'm going to do this one with you later on. It's called Easter Origins. You can see a few more. Let's go back to the dashboard. Here you can do Space Race, which is a game using quizzes. You decide how many teams, and you can have different icons for this, and basically what comes up on your screen is the progress of the different teams, and the first team to reach the end is the winner. Again, we'll see this in action in a few minutes. Quick question is a really useful feature if you want to ask your students a quick question in class. You can have multiple choice, true or false, short answer. If we look at the short answer, you could ask them something like, do you like Socrative? And you can set single answer, unlimited. As I said before, you can either require the name or you can have it anonymous. There are various reasons why you might want to do this. If you have a big class and you want privacy for students, then you would set it as anonymous. But even when showing the results, you can set it to show names or not. So you then start, and nobody's answered because we're not doing it. An interesting feature of this one is that when it's finished, the learners can then vote for the answer that they like the best. Okay, I'm going to finish this now. See what happens when you finish an activity. It says select an option to end the activity and save the reports. You can get reports by email. I usually save them to the dashboard and then I can look at them later. I can do that by going to Manage Quizzes, by going to Reports, and here I find the last one I did. It'll tell me that nobody answered it. I can have that sent to me by email, or I can just visualize it. The last option is the exit ticket, which is a very nice activity to do to help learners reflect and to give you information as well. At the end of a lesson, they will be asked 3 questions, which are this one: how well did you understand today's material? That's always asked. Number 2, what did you learn in today's class? And number 3, please answer the teacher's question. So you could ask them a specific question, like I might ask you, which of these 4 activity types inspires you the most? And people can type their answers. Okay, again, I'm going to finish this one. Let's have a look at the answers here. It tells me that nobody answered. Okay, so these are the various options that you have. To manage quizzes, you click here. This live results is grey at the moment because there isn't a quiz running, but you might have noticed when I was running the quiz it became black highlighted and then you could see the results. So here I can create a quiz, and you can create multiple choice, true or false, or short answer, depending what you want. You can share it with your colleagues as well, or you might decide you don't want to share it. Again, that's up to you. Let's go back. No, I don't want to do this. Refresh. Okay. So here are your quizzes, the ones you've already made. This is where you go if you want to import a quiz, and this is where you have your reports. So if I click here, I can just show you, I've shown it you again, some of my recent quizzes. Here's a list of all my quizzes. I can go back to manage quizzes. Okay, settings. If you need help because you can't remember something, that's here. So you click on help, and this gives you all the information you need. Getting started, there's a very good user guide for this, as well as the online site, which you can find down here below. Okay, I think I'm going to go back. To Socrative, here we are. So let's now try this out with you being students. So this is the end of my little presentation for teachers. I'll put this on YouTube so that you'll be able to see it whenever you want, really. So bye for now.